Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just going to be super chill, kind of laid back. I want to show you guys about a foundation I recently picked up at Sephora, and I was super excited to get it because I have been wanting this foundation for legit like 5 years, but I've just never wanted to spend the money on it, which is kind of funny considering that I spend a lot of money cumulatively, is that a word, on a lot of other things, but for whatever reason I just kept procrastinating it, even talked myself out of it. But the foundation I want to show you guys is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I wear the shade 10. So we're just going to kind of get ready together and talk a little bit about this and some other things that I want to keep you up to date with. So let's get started. Okay, so this ring light, I just got some new lighting and I'm super excited about it because it's so great, and lighting makes a huge difference. It really does. And I love it so much already. So if you guys have any questions about ring lights, this ring light in particular, if you're looking for a ring light, let me know. I will try to link this one in the bottom. I got it from Amazon, but I love it already. So I'm just priming my face with this NARS Pore and Shine primer. I really like this. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk to you guys about was that Fenty foundation. If you follow me on Instagram, which if you don't, what are you doing? You should follow me because I make a lot of Insta stories. But I was talking about the Fenty foundation, right? And so I know a lot of people were like super hype about it, and I jumped on the bandwagon with it because I really like complexion products. That's like my thing. So like foundations, concealers, powders, those types of things. I really love complexion products. And so I was like, okay, if this is super good, I have to get it. So I got it, and okay, so I did a whole video on this, but when you first put it on, it does look really nice. Really nice, but it doesn't stay that way at the end of the day. You basically look a hot sloppy mess. And I was trying to like make excuses for it, saying like, oh, I had like a really stressful day, I was running around a lot, maybe that's why it looks like that. But as I kept wearing it, it kept looking like a hot sloppy mess. So I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. So I ended up taking it back, and to my surprise, the guy that worked there, I'm making a big mess already, dang it. I'm gonna go ahead and set my primer with the Mercier powder. This is translucent medium deep. And this is just a tip for you. If you are trying to make your makeup last all day, a good way to do that is to set your primer before you apply any foundation, because it makes a huge difference, especially if you have oilier skin like me. But anyways, yeah, I took it back at a Sephora, and the only other foundation I could think to try was the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. And I know that's not new, I know that's been out. I'm gonna go ahead and use that now. But I was like, let me go ahead and give it a whirl. I mean, like, I felt better about paying like the $65 for it because I was returning the Fenty one, which is like $34. So I was like, technically I'm kind of only paying $34 right now. But yeah, I would definitely suggest this foundation. Another thing I'm gonna stop doing, and I think that you guys should be wary of, when girls turn around and do these foundation reviews and the foundation has only been out 2 days, that's not a long enough time to review a foundation. Like, granted, I know there are some bloggers that they have the foundation for like press release stuff like weeks before, and I think that's a different story, but 2 days is not enough time to tell you like how it's gonna wear. So yeah. Another thing about this Armani foundation is it's really runny and liquidy. I've really been into more liquid-like runny foundations lately because I think they just look better. I also think this foundation is applied really good with a beauty blender. You want to like use really light motions with this because it does give a pretty good coverage, but you want to make sure that you're not wiping it off your face, because it's really easy to do with a foundation like this. Another tip, if you want to try this, is I would make sure the primer that you're using is not thick. So do not use the Fenty primer with that. I actually do like the Fenty primer, but it is a little bit more moisturizing and it's thicker. I would really suggest that NARS primer I just used. Now, the only thing about this Armani foundation is that it doesn't come in a lot of shades. So I think there are maybe like 15 shades or so. I'm not sure. That's not a lot, honestly. And 10, this color is not my perfect match, but it is the closest I could get. But I like the formula so much, I'm willing to kind of work with it, and it's not like so far off where I couldn't make it work. Forgive my breakouts. My skin looks really bad today, and it's all my fault because I keep sleeping in my makeup. I'm so bad. But I've just been so lazy. I've been sleeping in it. I always get breakouts like on the left side of my face for some reason whenever I do that. It's annoying. But my skin's probably like, you're annoying. Stop sleeping in me. So yeah. Okay, another thing that I want to talk to you guys about, I'm going to apply another layer of this, is that I went into Ulta the other day, and I guess I, for one, didn't realize that I don't normally shop at Ulta. I used to so much, like back in the day. It's really funny how YouTube has changed. It's funny how like my shopping habits have changed. I used to like be outlandish every time I went to Ulta Sephora, like spending hundreds of dollars. Hundreds. Every time I went there. No, I didn't have no type of money to be doing that. I don't know where I got that money from. But I was out of control. So I went to Ulta the other day. That's not what I was about to say. And they have a lot of brands they didn't used to have. So I actually used to work at Ulta when I was in college, when I was a student for my undergrad degree at UNT, Go Mean Green. And they didn't have half the stuff they had. So like now they sell NARS, they sell Morphe, they sell, what else? ColourPop. They sell, I guess they sell MAC. I feel like I've seen the little MAC things in there. I'm putting some more foundation on this side, by the way, because my skin looks a hot mess and no one really wants to see that because it does not look good. But yeah, I'm super impressed with Ulta still, with Ulta now, by the way. I don't know if I'll be shopping there more now that I know that they have other things. Honestly, I've become such a online shopper for everything, like clothes, makeup, you know, like 90% of the stuff I'm buying it online. So I don't know. It's just easier for me. I have the Pore app. I mean, I know there's Ulta apps. I know you can buy stuff from Ulta online. I don't know. I guess it gets to the point now where like, what would I be buying from Ulta that I can't get from Sephora? Like the Morphe stuff? I guess so, but it's not like they sell all the stuff that Morphe has, you know? But yeah, I don't know. I do buy a lot of my lashes from Ulta, but I want to ask you guys, okay, so do you guys buy cheap lashes like from eBay and Amazon? And if so, can y'all help a girl out? Because homegirl was tired of spending lots of money on lashes. Okay, that's enough. I think that looks good. I'm gonna bring some on my neck because it's not a perfect match. So I'm just trying to blend it out just a little bit. Ugh, these breakouts look so bad. Okay, yeah. I think they have a new foundation. It's called like matte, something matte. They have a new Armani foundation. I haven't tried that yet. They don't know if they had my shade in that at all, so we'll have to see. I'm gonna go in and conceal a little bit. These NARS concealers will take all your money. So when these first came out, I loved them. They're $30 a pop. I tried to not love them because they are $30 a pop. This one I'm running out of. This is like holding on from its dear life. I really love the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. The Longwear Concealer looks like it is really good. It's really pigmented. I still love that a lot, but for whatever reason, I'm in a NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer type of mode, and I think it wears well also with this foundation. And then my other like favorite foundation at the moment, which is the NARS Natural Longwear Foundation. That foundation is so good, guys. Like, you have to get a sample. I have told like 4 or 5 people in my personal life to go get a sample of that foundation because it's that good. I love NARS complexion products. They usually get it right, honestly. And they have so many different color ranges and selections. And when people ask me like, what's your favorite foundation? Like, you know, but the truth is, I'm gonna have to throw this away because there's no more concealer in that. And I've been trying to use that for like the past week or so. But the truth is that I'm not loyal to one foundation. I never have been, because I love complexion products so much. It's really hard for me to only stick with one. And some foundations, I cannot speak English. Some foundations just photograph better than others. And so I have like a cocktail of foundations that all mix together if I know I'm gonna be photographed or something like that. But yeah, this foundation it sits nice on the skin too. Ugh, I'm gonna cover this stupid pimple up. And I have a lot of discoloration. I'm gonna take you guys with me next time I get microdermabrasion, because y'all seem to have a lot of questions about that. And it's not scary. A lot of people think that it's scary, but it's not scary at all. It's really good for your skin. I've been doing it for about a year now. Every 6 weeks or so I will go and get it done with my esthetician. Also, side note, this is completely random, but it just came to my mind. Like, I am trying to be a more organized person. That's like one of my goals, and I realized that to some extent, like digital organization just does not work for me, like iCal and stuff like that. Like, those things are good for reminders for me, but I cannot use that to write down everything, because I need to see it like in front of me written down. So I actually just bought an Erin Condren planner. I'm gonna go in with another shade of the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is in the color Caramel. The first shade I used was Amande. So I usually do this. I do the 2 shades because I feel like it looks a little bit more natural, but it's still kind of popping as well. So yeah, definitely mix your shades. I always feel like super fierce when I look like this at this point. But what were we talking about? Oh yeah, organization. Those Erin Condren planners are not cheap. They're not. And like, I bought it on sale, 40% off, and I'm pretty sure I still paid $60. Like, and normally I would just take my little tail to Target and get a planner for $10, but I wanted a nice planner. Like, I'm someone that really likes school supplies. I really like pens. I like special pens. Like, I'm really a nerd like that. So I wanted like a planner that I really like. And then also I'm really picky about planners, like, because if the planner is going to work for me, it actually needs to be the by hour one, because typically I'm trying to do so many things in a day. I really need to know what I'm doing by hour. But let me know, like, if you guys have a cheaper planner that you use that's not $60. Don't let me be struggling over here if I don't have to. Okay? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set what I did. Okay, I'm gonna use the Beauty Bakerie flour. This is the yellow powder. Guys, woo! Okay, so I love this powder. It is so good. Okay, so I started using the banana powder years ago when Kim Kardashian's makeup artist got super famous or whatever for using the Ben Nye powder, and it was like sold out for a while and it was hard to get your hands on it. I started using it then and it was good. I mean, I think because I didn't know any better, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this looks a lot better than what I've been using, which has basically been nothing. But as time has gone on, I've found other powders, and now that I look at it, that powder was actually really coarse, and I always felt like I looked jaundicey when I was wearing that. And so, I mean, I even tried the Topaz one, which I felt like was a little too orange. It looks kind of burnt on me. I don't know. And I think I've used a few others, but none have just really stuck out to me as being like super great or super awesome. until now. The only part that makes me sad is that there's not a lot of product in this. And I don't know how much this was, but if I will link basically everything that I'm using down below. I'm pretty sure it was like 20 bucks. Somewhere around that. I might have gotten it on sale, I'm not sure. But the packaging is so cute, and it's a black owned business, so I'm all for it. Like, gotta support. So love that. I'm gonna do my brows. I feel like there has been a lot of brow product in here. I say that and it's like out now, so let me... The brow products that I actually use is the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil, and it's in the shade 5. There's a shade darker than this. It's shade 6. I can't get it out of its packaging. There we go. I really like this. It is almost the same as the Anastasia one. I think I like the Anastasia one a little bit more, but I think there's a little bit more product in this one. Going back to this one, and I feel like for whatever reason, these ones just last longer. So there's nothing worse than when you go to do your brows and you have run out of brow product and literally you have nothing to do your brows. I feel naked when I don't do my brows. I'm so hungry. I've been working on like my books, and I've been doing other stuff that needs to get done. It's probably like 6 o'clock basically, and I've eaten Pop-Tarts and kombucha. I am excited. I'm working on a couple of really cool things that are coming up. Couple of photo shoots, and I'm excited. Just gonna blend that out a little bit. I used to be such a stickler about my brows, and I used to be like, oh, they have to be perfect. No, I don't care. I think perfectionism kind of takes the fun out of makeup sometimes. And makeup should just be fun. You know? It really should be. It shouldn't be anything else but fun. Okay, so at this point, I am just gonna dust away, making sure this brush is dry, all of that yellow powder. I'm also kind of just dusting it over my eyelids a little bit, because my eyelids get a little oily. So I'm just gonna dust it away. Okay, I'm trying to make sure there's no like super stark parts, but if there are, it's fine because we're gonna do something a little later. So I'm gonna go in and contour. I've been using this Sleek contour kit for a long time. It's really good. Let me know if you guys have a cool toned contour powder that you guys like. There are a lot of warm tones, and I think I want a cool tone ones because I'm not making any sense. I think I want a cool tone one because I feel like the cool tone ones actually look like there's a shadow where you contoured instead of just like bronzing up the skin. So I think I want to find one of those soon. Again, I'm just gonna do that same thing. On the other side of my face. Okay, so what I do is I just take that Laura Mercier powder again, and it's so messy, but I just go in and just kind of blend everything together. It's fine, it's worth it. Okay, another product I've been using is new, is this Glam Glowsetter makeup setting spray. And I don't really have all the claims. I mean, this is not a review, but I'm not a makeup setting spray person. Like, I've had them in the past. I used to buy the Urban Decay one a lot. The, not the all-nighter, the De-Slick one. It's the one for oilier skin. But sometimes I just feel like, are they really doing anything? So, I don't know. I heard someone talk about this one. It's cute packaging. I think the packaging got me, the hot pink. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this today. It's nice. I don't really know if it does anything. To me, setting sprays don't do what primers do. So it's not like I could use this in replace of it. You know, it's just like something extra. So it's a $30 something extra. But it feels nice and it smells nice, so whatever. It's aesthetically pleasing, you know? Sometimes that costs 30 bucks. Okay, what are we going to do now? Let's just go ahead and put in some mascara. Let's just wrap this up a little bit because I don't want to make this look super fancy. It doesn't need to be. By the way, never put on mascara first before you do your setting spray because it will be a hot mess. Ah! I messed up. I got mascara right here. Okay, so if this ever happens to you, never fear. Just let it dry and then you can flick it away. But it sucks. I hate that. You guys see that? Ugh, annoying. Okay. I think that looks really good. NARS Blush in Desire. I don't buy blush like I used to buy. I used to buy like all the time, but I just don't. But this is really good. It's super, super vibrant looking, but it's really good for darker skin. It just makes you look like it's a natural. That's kind of pink. That's actually really pink. Let's turn that down because I'm actually gonna wear some red lips. I don't need to buy any more highlighters. So I guess it was mission accomplished, but I wish they came with a mirror because homegirl kind of be struggling without one. Oh, but look, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Okay, I'm going to use this little Smashbox lipstick. I actually got this in my birthday thing at Sephora along with that mascara, but Sephora need to come up on their birthday gifts. I mean Sephora, Ulta, I'm sorry. They need to come up on their birthday gifts because what they are giving now is not good. I'd even go pick it up. That's nice. I'm gonna clean this up real quick. Okay, so I'm done because who gets tired of doing their makeup and they're like, I'm done. Like whatever point it looks at this point, it's just like, whatever. So let me know if you guys like this look, if you like get ready with me chit chats, if you have any specific topics you want me to cover. Yeah, we can even go a little deeper. We can talk about whatever it is your little heart desires. I'm an open book, or at least I'll try to be here on YouTube. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram so you can keep up with me. I post a lot of encouraging stuff. I've been posting a lot of encouraging stuff lately, but I also post a lot about our favorite thing, which is makeup. I was trying to make sure I don't have lipstick on my teeth because some of y'all won't tell me if I do. You let me go out here looking crazy. You gotta tell me, help me out. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys are having a wonderful week, and I look forward to talking to you guys next time. Bye.